In a healthy spine, everything works in harmony.
Have you ever wondered why your lower back pain keeps coming back, even after you've tried stretching, resting, or changing the way you sit? It can feel like your body is working against you. One day the pain seems to improve, and the next, it's back again. Sometimes even worse than before. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Millions of people around the world deal with lower back pain every single day. But here's the surprising part. In many cases, the pain itself isn't the real problem. It's simply your body's way of telling you that something deeper has been happening for a long time. Today, we're going to uncover the hidden reasons why lower back pain often refuses to go away, explore what science tells us about recovery, and reveal simple habits that may help you move with greater comfort and confidence. But before we get to the solutions, there's one important truth that almost everyone misunderstands. Imagine your body as a carefully engineered machine. Every joint, muscle, ligament, and bone has a specific role. Your lower back sits at the center of that system, supporting your upper body every time you stand, walk, bend, or lift something. It works almost every second you're awake, often without you even noticing. Because it works so hard, it's also one of the easiest parts of the body to overload. The strange thing is that most people don't injure their back during a dramatic event. Instead, the real story usually begins with small habits repeated day after day. Those tiny choices slowly build up until your body finally says, "I've had enough." Think about your typical day. Maybe you spend hours sitting in front of a computer. Maybe you drive long distances. Maybe you scroll through your phone with your head leaning forward and your shoulders rounded. None of these habits seem dangerous on their own. In fact, they often feel completely normal. But your body doesn't only respond to big events. It also responds to repetition. The movements you repeat every day slowly shape the way your muscles work, how your joints move, and how your spine handles pressure. That's where the real mystery begins. By the time pain appears, the underlying changes may have been developing quietly for weeks, months, or even years. Now imagine your spine as a tall tower made of small building blocks called vertebrae. Between each bone is a soft disc that acts like a cushion, helping absorb the forces created by walking, lifting, and twisting. Around that tower is a network of muscles that constantly stabilize and protect your back. When these muscles are strong and active, they share the workload efficiently. But when some muscles become weak and others become tight, the balance changes. Suddenly, certain areas begin carrying more stress than they were designed to handle. At first, your body adapts. Then it compensates. Eventually, it starts sending warning signals. One of those signals is pain. And here's something that surprises many people. The place where you feel pain isn't always the place where the problem began. Sometimes tight hips, weak abdominal muscles, reduced flexibility, or poor movement habits can increase stress on your lower back. That's why treating pain alone doesn't always solve the problem. Understanding how your body moves as a whole is often far more important than focusing on one sore area. But that's only part of the story. There's another mistake that quietly keeps many people trapped in a cycle of discomfort. When pain appears, the first instinct is often to stop moving completely. It sounds logical. If movement hurts, then resting should help, right? Not necessarily. For many common causes of lower back pain, gentle movement is actually an important part of recovery. Our muscles and joints are designed to move. Long periods of complete inactivity can sometimes make stiffness even worse. That doesn't mean pushing through severe pain or ignoring medical advice. It means understanding that safe, appropriate movement can help your body function the way it was designed to. Imagine leaving a bicycle outside for several months without using it. Over time, the chain becomes stiff, the tires lose air, and the moving parts don't work as smoothly as they once did. Your body behaves in a similar way. Healthy movement helps maintain flexibility, circulation, coordination, and muscle strength. Without regular movement, those systems gradually become less efficient. The good news is that small, consistent changes often have a much greater impact than dramatic workouts performed only once in a while. So, what are the habits that may be quietly putting extra stress on your lower back without you even realizing it? The first is sitting for long periods without changing positions. Modern life has made sitting almost unavoidable. Whether you're working at a desk, driving, or relaxing on the couch, your body can remain in the same position for hours. Over time, this may cause certain muscles to tighten, while others become weaker. Your hips can lose flexibility. Your core muscles may become less active, and your lower back often ends up carrying more of the workload. The second habit is poor lifting technique. Imagine picking up a heavy box by bending only at your waist. In that moment, the structures in your lower back may experience much more stress than necessary. Compare that with bending your knees, keeping the object close to your body, and lifting with your legs. A small adjustment in technique can make a significant difference over time. The third habit is avoiding movement because of fear. Many people believe that any movement will make their pain worse. While certain conditions do require medical guidance, completely avoiding movement for long periods can sometimes lead to even more stiffness and reduced muscle function. In many common situations, gentle activity can help your body gradually regain confidence and mobility. Here's where things become even more interesting. Pain doesn't always reflect the amount of damage inside your body. Sometimes, a small irritation can feel surprisingly painful, while more significant structural changes may cause very little discomfort. That's one reason healthcare professionals look at your symptoms, movement, medical history, and physical examination together rather than relying on pain alone. Now let's talk about a few simple habits that may support a healthier back. Walking is one of the easiest forms of movement for many people. It encourages your joints to move naturally, activates important muscles, and improves circulation. You don't need to walk for hours. Even short walks throughout the day can help reduce long periods of inactivity. Another helpful habit is changing positions regularly. Your body likes variety. If you've been sitting for an hour, stand up. If you've been standing for a long time, take a short walk or sit for a few minutes. Small movement breaks throughout the day may help reduce unnecessary stress on your muscles and joints. Building core strength is also important. Your abdominal muscles, back muscles, and hips work together to support your spine. When these muscles function well together, everyday activities often become easier and more efficient. Simple, beginner-friendly exercises recommended by a qualified professional may help improve stability over time. Flexibility also plays a role. Tight muscles around your hips and legs can sometimes change the way your lower back moves. Gentle stretching, performed correctly and without forcing painful movements, may improve overall mobility, for many people. But before you rush to copy exercises from the internet, remember something important. Not every exercise is right for every person. The movement that helps one individual may not be suitable for someone else, especially if the underlying cause of pain is different. That's why understanding your own condition is always more valuable than searching for a quick fix. There's another piece of this puzzle that often gets ignored: sleep. Your body performs much of its repair and recovery while you sleep. Poor sleep quality can affect how you feel physically and mentally. Creating a comfortable sleeping environment, maintaining a consistent sleep schedule, and using a supportive mattress and pillow may contribute to better overall recovery. Now let's discuss something that should never be overlooked. Although many episodes of lower back pain improve with time and appropriate care, certain warning signs require prompt medical attention. If your pain follows a serious accident, becomes severe and continues to worsen, spreads down one or both legs with significant weakness, causes numbness in the groin area, or is accompanied by loss of bladder or bowel control, you should seek immediate medical evaluation. Fever, unexplained weight loss, or persistent night pain should also be discussed with a qualified healthcare professional. These symptoms don't necessarily mean something serious is happening, but they deserve proper assessment. So, let's return to the question we asked at the beginning. Why won't your lower back pain go away? The answer is rarely as simple as one muscle, one bone, or one exercise. More often, it's a combination of daily habits, movement patterns, muscle strength, flexibility, posture, overall health, and sometimes underlying medical conditions. Understanding that bigger picture is one of the most powerful steps you can take toward making informed decisions about your health. Your body is incredibly adaptable. It responds to what you do consistently. Small, healthy choices made every day often have a greater impact than dramatic changes made only once. A short walk, better posture, regular movement breaks, smarter lifting techniques, gradual strengthening, quality sleep. None of these habits promise an instant cure, but together they can support healthier movement and better function for many people. The goal isn't to chase perfection. The goal is to understand your body a little better today than you did yesterday, because every healthy movement you make is an investment in your future. If you found this video helpful and you'd like to learn more about posture, mobility, pain science, and evidence-based physiotherapy education, consider subscribing. New educational videos are released regularly to help you better understand how your body works and how healthy movement can become part of your everyday life. Thank you for watching. Stay active, stay curious, and most importantly, take good care of your body. Your future self will thank you.